Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be testing Crysis 1 on the GeForce GTX 1050 Ti for FPS monitoring. I'll be using CAM. If you want to learn how to use it, click on the top right corner of the video where the CAM logo is, or check the description below if you want to learn more. So Crysis 1, I'll do 1080p, 1440p and 4K. To skip any of those sections of the video, check the description below. So for 1080p I'm going to be using first the maximum settings, which is very high, but you'll notice that on open areas, very open areas, we drop below 60 frames per second. You'll say that's insane, this is a almost 10-year-old game right now. Well, let me explain. That seems to be to the object quality, that preset in the options menu. If you lower that, you have much better performance. So go back into the main menu, lower the object quality from very high to high, and you have a more stable frame rate. You'll be able to be over 60 frames per second. Those drops happen when you're looking far into the distance. So the object quality is pretty much the draw distance. It actually takes advantage of single-threaded performance more than multi-core, which is pretty much obvious. If you have an overclock i3-6100 like this one to, I don't know, over 4 GHz, you have a much better experience since it will use the CPU more effectively. In this case, when you get drops below 60 frames per second, the GPU usage drops. That seems like bottleneck, but it's actually not. It's just that it's not properly optimized. Again, 9-year-old game to be expected. Then at 1440p, I just lowered the shadows and shaders to high, and I was able to get 60 frames per second once again, pretty similar to 1080p. If you use very high settings, on 1440p you'll be fine, you won't be below 30 frames per second, so keep that in mind. On 4K at the beginning, I'm going to be using a mix between medium and high. I had to drop shadows to medium, physics to shaders to low, volumetric effects, game effects, post-processing, particles and water to high, and well, objects quality again on high, and I got pretty much 50 to 60 frames per second on 4K. But if you want better visuals on 4K, you can use the same settings I used on 1440p, so keep that in mind. You can pretty much play on a mix between high and very high and get over 30 frames per second, so keep that in mind. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Merry Christmas and see you next time.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor.
Here until you find that jammer.
Maximum speed.
The LZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the signal location. Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path up the valley, so deal with that first.
Critical.
Transmitting the coordinates now.
Maximum armor. Maximum speed. Maximum armor. Maximum speed. Maximum armor.
cover! Your suit's taking damage!
Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Energy critical.
Over there! Shit! They've called in reinforcements. Enemy units headed your way. Nomad, we're blind here until you find that jammer.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Critical. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Maximum speed. Maximum armor. Maximum strength. Maximum armor.
need to re-establish comms with JSON. Find that jammer, Nomad, and take it out. ELZ is overrun. Psycho and I are moving to the signal location. Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path up the valley, so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates now.
Maximum armor.
Shit! They've called in reinforcements. Enemy units headed your way.
Contact! Command fire! Yeah! Move on! Let's go!
Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Don't see him. Chip, okay.
Maximum armor.
Hunt him down.
Cloak engaged. Energy critical. Engaged. Maximum armor.
Nomad, we're blind here until you find that jammer.
He's mine! Die like fucking dog!
Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Maximum strength. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor.
You American pig! I need help!
Shit! They've called in reinforcements. Enemy units headed your way.
Come out and fight!
Cloak engaged.